students, and welcome to St.Xavier School-Adipur e-learning classes. Myself, Mrs. Simi Anand, I'll be taking your grammar classes for standard 8. Every language, for example, Hindi, Gujarati, Sanskrit, Malayalam or any other mother tongue, every language has got a grammar. And grammar is the backbone of that language. If you know the grammar very well, you're very fluent in that particular language. I'm sure you all want to be fluent in English. So let's learn the grammar properly, because grammar always enables us to express oneself fully and clearly. It helps you to communicate to the other person properly. You will be able to express yourself in a better way if you are sure about the grammar. Let's begin chapter 1, the sentence. A sentence is a group of words arranged in a defined manner so that it makes complete sense. It is very important that you arrange the words in a proper order, because if we change the order, the whole sentence becomes meaningless. So correct arrangement of words is very, very important in a sentence. The 4 types of sentence. First one is declarative, which we also call it as assertive sentences. They are actually the statements, and it ends with a full stop. Interrogative, when you interrogate, when you ask questions. So they are the question sentences and it ends with a question mark. Third one is imperative. Any command, request, wish, suggest, advise, they all come under the category of imperative sentences, and that also ends with a full stop. Exclamative or exclamatory sentences are sentences which gives you sudden feeling, and it ends with an exclamatory mark. Declarative sentences. Declarative sentences that make statement or assert something are called declarative or assertive sentences. For example, we live in Gujarat. The earth revolves around the sun. So these are all facts. So they are the statements, declarative or assertive sentences. Interrogative sentences. Sentences that ask questions are called interrogative sentences. Example, we are living now. Now see the verb are. So this simple declarative sentence, we can convert it into interrogative sentence by just picking out the verb. Are we living now? Question mark. There is an exam tomorrow. Now the verb here is. So is there an exam tomorrow? Exclamatory sentences. Sentences that express sudden surprise, delight, anger, enjoyment, etc. are called exclamatory sentences. Example, what a lovely day. Imperative sentences. When we give an order or command, make a request, give advice or suggestion, we use imperative sentence. So that means order, request, advice, suggestion, all these are imperative sentences. Keep your room clean. It's an order. Please sit down. Whenever we use please word, it's always a request. Never trust a stranger. It's an advice. So these are all imperative sentences. I hope you have understood the sentences very well. Based on that, let's do exercise 1. Change the following assertive sentences into interrogative ones, beginning with the words given in the bracket. Already you can see in the bracket they have written the words. So based on these words, you have to make the sentence into interrogative ones. I work in Kolkata. Where? Where do you work? Rita is flying to Mumbai next week. When? When is Rita flying to Mumbai? Don't forget to put question mark at the end. We need some paper. Now see, how much paper do you need? Question mark. You have to stick to those words which are there in the bracket. 20 people were injured in the accident. How? Now, in the previous sentence, you know that we have used how, but along with how we have used much. Why? Because they have written some. Now sum is considered as an uncountable one. And here they have mentioned 20, the number. It's countable. So we will be using here many. How many people were injured in the accident? Got the difference? Much and many. When the number is specified, you will always write many. Some, it's not clear, it's not mentioned. That's why we have used much in the previous sentence. The police arrested the culprit. Now children, see here, it's written arrested. Ed is there. That means this particular verb is in past tense. So whenever a verb comes in past tense, you always remember that we will use did. And as such, they have written to use the correct form of do. Either we will write do, did, or does. But if it is past tense, then you have to write did, and arrested will be written arrest. Did the police arrest the culprit? So when did comes, we will never write arrested. It is always arrest. The view from the top is spectacular. Is the view from the top spectacular? Question mark. Rebecca left for the station on time. When? Now here when they have given, and when is there in the bracket. So when did Rebecca leave for the station? Left is there. So we will be using did, and left will become leave, present tense. Okay. Prachi always reaches school on time. Now here see in the verb S is mentioned. So whenever S is there in the verb, it is always does. When the verb is in past tense, you write did, and when S is there in the verb, you will write does. So does, correct form of do. Does Prachi always reach? Reaches will become reach. School on time. People go to Konark to see the famous Sun temple. Why? Why do people go to Konark? We have a flat in the city. Do. Do you have a flat in the city? There is no past tense and there is no S. So it is simple do. And as such, whenever you have you as a subject, it is always do. Second exercise. Identify what type each sentence given below is. Change the interrogative and exclamatory sentences to assertive ones. You know, interrogative, question mark, exclamatory, that exclamatory mark, that you have to change into assertive. Change the assertive sentences into interrogative one. See, we'll see the punctuation mark and we'll identify. This is exclamatory. So we have to change it into exclamatory into assertive. That is simple statement, declarative. Question mark also declarative. Tippy is in class A. This is a simple assertive sentence, so that we will change it into interrogative. Who gave you this book? Now, who gave you this book? It is already in interrogative, so we have to convert it into assertive. Please. Now see here, please, it's a request, so this is an imperative sentence. Here they have not mentioned, so you can change imperative into interrogative or declarative. Any form you can change. Have you seen? It's an interrogative sentence. I could hardly recognize. It's a declarative. Shut the door. Again, it's a command. So this is imperative one. Is there? It's a question mark. This watch, it's a statement. It's assertive. Now let's see the answers. What a pretty picture. Exclamatory. So we change into assertive. It is a pretty picture. Did you see the rainbow? Interrogative. So convert it into assertive sentence. I saw the rainbow. In place of I, you can write anyone's name. You can even write Rahul, Geeta, any name. Tippy is in class 8. Assertive. So you have to convert it into interrogative one. In which class is Tippy? Even you can write the same one in the form of this. Is Tippy in class 8? We can pick this verb also in the beginning. You know that. So either you write in which class is Tippy or is Tippy in class 8? Question mark. Both the answers are correct. Who gave you this book? Interrogative. So write in assertive. Rahul gave me this book. Please enter your details in the given form. This is imperative. So it will be, will you please enter the details in the given form? Have you seen Akash anywhere? I have seen Akash somewhere. Go through these answers also. Negative sentence means whenever we use not word in a sentence, it becomes negative. So there are some rules for forming negative sentence. When we have be, this is in the safe. The money is not in the safe. After the verb, you will write not. And is not, you can write in short form, isn't. Ria writes well. Now S, whenever S comes, I have told you to use does. So it will become Ria does not write well or Ria doesn't write well. We went home early. Now went is past tense, so we can use did. We did not go. Went will become go home early, or we didn't go home early. Cut the ribbon. Now it's a command. Whenever you have command, directly write do not or don't. Do not cut the ribbon or don't cut the ribbon. We did not have many friends. We didn't have many friends. We will reach on time. We won't reach on time. Clear? Now, how to make it into interrogative? Are we living now? Aren't. After the verb. Always remember, after the verb you will be using not. Whether it's interrogative or any other kind. Are we not living now? Short form, full form. Do you like sports? Don't you like sports? Now here for exclamatory. It's a lovely day. Isn't it a lovely day? Change the following sentences into the negative. Very easy. You just have to write not after the verb. There were many people at the fair. There weren't many people at the fair. We have won. Now one is in past tense. So here you write directly, we haven't won the match. Because have is there, we will not write did or anything. Now see here. Here there is only one verb, promised. So we will write did. And when we use did, ed will be changed into promise. The minister didn't promise reforms. Did you get the news? Didn't you get the news? Now I have left 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 5 sentences for you to do. It's very easy. You just have to be careful where you have to use not. And if it is in past tense, did. And if there is S, write does. So the homework for today's session is to write exercise 1, 2 and 3 in the notebook. Write in a very neat handwriting. Be careful about your capital letters and your punctuation marks at the end. Full stop, question mark and exclamation mark. Thank you and be safe.